Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Neek, and with tonight's episode of Black Ink Crew Chicago. This is season 3, episode 17, I do believe, and I'll put the title and everything down in the title area of the video. I'm sorry I'm not on camera tonight. I wasn't really feeling my best, so I did watch the show, so I wanted to come in and just do some highlights. I'm not going to go very deep into each scene. I'm going to give you just the main things that happened in the show, and if I leave anything out, we can always discuss it down below in the panel section. Now, this episode started off with Don in that Mercedes-Benz truck that he bought for Ashley, rolling up over there to where I'm assuming Whitney works, so her family owns the place. It looked like a hair salon. I'm not certain if that's what it was, but he's coming to pick up little Kinsley, and he says it's his weekend. She said it's not his weekend. She's also pissed off because it's hard as a single parent trying to raise these kids, and when she asks him for financial help at times, he tends to act like he don't have it, but here he is now wanting to pick her up, and he's in this new truck. So that's got her feeling some kind of way. So basically, she don't allow the child to go with him. He tries to talk her into it, and even the baby, as they began to argue somewhat, the baby was getting upset, so he just cut it short. The Don of yesterday would act a damn fool and cut up on her ass, but this Don here is a little bit more level-headed. Plus, he said he already stressing out, dealing with what's going on with his sister. He don't feel like getting into no argument with her, so he goes to leave. She must have felt some kind of compassion, because she did allow the little girl to at least come out and give him a hug and to tell him bye, because when he came in the shop, she didn't I don't think she let him pick him up. Let him pick her up. I don't think she did. I think she gave the baby to her mom or whatever. But anyway, after that, he leaves. Okay, then we got Charmain and Neek at their apartment. She's talking about decorating a wall to cover up some wiring that is showing, and she's trying to get him to engage in that conversation. However, he ain't seeming to be too interested in what she's saying. So she asks him why is he not paying her any attention, and he mentions that he's been looking at some jobs. In fact, he was offered a job. But the thing is, it will be 6 months abroad. Abroad as in Africa. She's not feeling that. She said, if I was, if I thought about something like that, or something like that happened for me, I would have that conversation with you first to make sure that, it was cool. And he hit it, but his thing is, this is a whole lot of money, and I'm about making my paper. And so he tell her to stop tripping, and she is just like blown away, because she can't believe that he don't want to, he's actually thinking about leaving her. So over to the shop, we have the crew there, and Brian don't want Kat at this shop. Point blank, period. We see a scene where Trayvon Martin and another young man who was a victim of racial profiling that ended up getting killed, they come in for tattoos. Now, it's both of them, and Van has decided to have Kat help him do the tattoo. Now, she's going to tattoo the young man. I don't remember what his name was, but not Trayvon's dad, the other guy. He wants a Trey sign with a heart in it, something he can remember his son by. Trayvon's father wanted Trayvon's face in a Egyptian sphinx on his back. They both go to work, and like I always tell y'all, when these people not on that bull and they not drinking, they are awesome. This is what really attracted me to Chicago's installment of Black Ink, because everything is so fresh and clean and neat in there. So, of course, they do the tattoos, and Van's tattoo, that recreation of Trayvon's face in that Egyptian sphinx, was beautiful, y'all. That was absolutely beautiful. I know they took some time, and it probably was painful, but that was a good thing. He did that. Both of their tattoos look very good. In fact, they look so good, it was posted on Instagram, and that's how Ryan found out that she was still at the tattoo shop tattooing, and he comes, and he ain't feeling that shit. He don't feel that she's mad. He also says that in light of what's going on between them, do you honestly think my girl is going to be okay with me being in this shop with her? This is my shop. I made the decision. Everybody in the shop is not on Ryan's side, because their thing is this: you got a problem with Katrina, we don't have a problem with her, and your problem is you got caught up and you don't want problems with Rachel, and you don't want possibly any more information coming out about you to Rachel, and that's why you got a problem with it. Well, arguments go on quick down here at the 9 Mag, honey. They in each other's face, him and Ryan. Van and Ryan, because everybody know that Van is Team Cat regardless. He brought her back. He says she's staying. Ryan saying no to hell, she's not going to be staying, and y'all gonna have to respect my gangster on this. Well, it gets really, really kind of, like I said, they arguing, y'all. Here comes Don and Phor trying to make sure it doesn't get physical, and I think Van hit the camera. I don't think he hit anybody. I think he swung out and he hit the camera. And my thing is this: how long y'all think y'all gonna stay on TV if you keep beating up the damn camera equipment, the camera people, and the producers? Now, you may not have been aiming at that person, but you had to have been swinging and seen that camera standing right there. Y'all keep that shit up. That's the quickest way to get off TV. It wasn't cool to me. Keep your hands off of production and production equipment, because that shit probably coming up out your coin, honey. But, okay, so the next day, we see Charmain meeting up with Danielle and Katrina down to the jewelers. She done came up with the grand idea of proposing to him to make him stay her man. Okay, that's crazy as hell. They trying to talk her out of it, but she ain't trying to hit it, honey. She want that dick to stay in town. She said when it crook to the left, that's for you. That's the one you hold on to. They telling her it's a no for them. Okay, but she did it anyway. So then we see Don, Ed, and Ashley out with little DJ at the ice cream parlor, and he's saying that he didn't have Kinsley with him when he came back because Whitney decided she wasn't going to allow her to come with him. He's upset, saying that maybe he needs to take it back to the courts to get visitation rights for his child, or else let the judge know she's not allowing him to see his child. Well, Ashley's not on board with that. She feels that they can work that out between the two of them and not keep it out of the court system. He's a bit surprised at that, but I guess with her being pregnant and maybe her maturing, that's why she felt that way. Now, at the beginning of the episode, Phor and Nikki decided they were going to have a housewarming party. It's going to be a pajama party. She wants everybody in their sexiest lingerie. Now, as she's talking to him about that, he was looking at something on his phone. She won't know what it is. Come to find out, he's looking at a baby app. Here's a picture of him, her, and this Caucasian baby. And I was thinking to myself, now how the hell would them two dark-skinned people come up with this baby with no melanin? And she ain't trying to have that conversation anyway, because she's made it perfectly clear to Don that she don't want no baby. But they gonna have this damn freak party, okay? So, that's what's gonna happen with that. Then we see all the ladies meet up at this underwear shop to get their lingerie and things like that. Lily pull up in Junior's car, and everybody's trying to figure out, is they back together? She said ain't nobody business what they got going on, but when everybody put their little lingerie on for the party, she peeping Cat talking about she liked the girls, right? So once we get to the party, everybody's having a good time. You know how they turn up on this show. Child, they turning up. Charmain gets so drunk, she stops the party, gets everybody's attention, and basically ends up proposing to a unsuspecting Neek, who didn't necessarily say no, but he damn sure didn't say yes. Kat realizes that Charmain is sloppy drunk and that she making a fool of herself. So her and Danielle come in and they make it seem as if it was just a joke and everything to try to take some of the egg off of her damn face. Because that man wasn't finna say no yes. All he told her to do was get up off her knees, and he appreciate what she was trying to do. So, ain't nobody getting married. But as they begin to party again, we see that Kat and what happened first was Junior is outside talking to Lily out on that damn balcony. And y'all know this short-shouldered bitch always drunk, and when she drunk, she I can't deal with the hoe, okay? He complimenting her. She is talking crazy to him. He get frustrated and said, fuck it, he ain't finna keep being her damn stepping stool. And I said, you shouldn't, fool. Why you keep fucking with this hoe? Well, he leaves. By the time, she didn't give a damn, because before the end of the party, she's in the kitchen slobbing Cat down and saying her apartment down the street, and they get ready to leave and I guess go bump uglies together. And we saw Don, Van, and Phor standing out on Phor's balcony looking in through the window saying everybody loves Cat. Let me tell you something how I feel about this. I like Cat, but she do make herself look like a hoe. The things she do, well, if a man was doing it, it probably would be looked at as he's a player, but she's a woman. And although that's an unfair double standard, it's still one, and she needs to calm herself down. Girl, you making your way around this shop. Who haven't you been with now? You done been with everybody in that shop. You done been kissing on Danielle before. I don't think you had Charmain. I don't think you had Cobra, and I don't think you had Junior. But you done had some kind of dealings with the rest of them except for Don. Why are you making yourself look like a plumb whore on here? We want a roof for you, bitch, but you got to calm that pussy down. You cannot keep dropping it low and spreading it wide for every damn body. And some may say, well, she's a little bit in her feelings because her and Ryan were very close. Well, I'm sorry she's hurt, but, you had to have known that by now how he was going to respond to that. No man wants to have you blow up his spot. So I don't understand why she keep doing that to herself. We see Whitney bring the baby on over there to Ashley's and Dawn's. She's going to let him spend time with this little girl. She said they're going to work that shit out. It's hard out here for a pimp trying to raise the children, but they're going to work through everything, and that made him extremely happy. Phor was there as well. When Ashley came, she was glad to see him. She was glad to see the baby was there, and he explained that Whitney decided to bring her over to allow me to spend time with her, and we're going to work on this parenting thing a little bit harder. That was great. They barbecue, have a good time. Then we see Ashley, Don, and Phor sitting outside when he receives a phone call telling him that his sister committed suicide that morning and then was pronounced dead. That was very difficult. That was hard. I mean, he said that she had the biggest heart. She was the most important thing in his life besides his wife and children. So we saw him be very emotional, but that pretty much is where the episode left off at. If I left anything out you feel is pertinent, please put it down there in the panic section. Hopefully tomorrow I will feel better and I will be back on camera. If you have any Fuck Shit Friday topics that you would like me to discuss, you can either leave them down in the panic section of this video, or you can hit one of my social media sites, be it it's a post up for it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you don't want to leave it here. But either way, I'm going to check all spots before I actually begin recording. So if you got something you want me to talk about that's non-political, I don't feel like talking about 45 and its foolishness, leave it in the panic. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate this video, comment down in the panic section, subscribe to the channel, hit your notification so that you'll know when I'm here, and share the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday night. Peace.